but we start the discussion. So thank you again for your show. I would like to introduce you, Jana, Laura, and Alexei. And just before we jump into questions and answers, I just would like to explain why they are here. So I have a very good old, not old, I mean the friendship is old, she's not old at all, Olga, who I was resident artist many years ago in the US, and we keep an eye on our activities, and I know that Olga is really busy in Riga, running a contemporary dance department, which is also important, in the Academy of Theatre or?
Latvian Academy of Culture.
Latvian Academy of Culture. Thank you. I know the sound is strange.
Yeah, it sounds very interesting.
Yeah. We didn't know much about this region. We know Estonian artists. We also visited some platforms there, and it happened that this year Olga and a colleague of Olga, they decided to make a dance platform in Riga, and it was the very last moment organization. But as we knew her, and usually I am really into supporting other active independent artists' activities. Of course, I said to Zsolt that we have to go there, we have to buy the ticket, we have to watch what they have, because this is the kind of first time, or several years ago, you had 10 years ago or something like this, there was something maybe in this region, but not really nowadays. And I also knew about the program, and I was lucky also to teach there or lead a class last year. And we went there. There were not so many international guests, unfortunately, but I think it was because of the late organization. But we have seen so great pieces. And actually, except Alexei, Laura and Jana just graduated in this contemporary dance department. And this was the final presentation, the bachelor. Which was also for me like a, wow, people just leaving the school and they make such pieces, it's great. And then we started to talk a little bit, and there were two favorites, let's say it aloud, in this selection, but we were out of time, and also it was pretty late for the organization, so we offered that one of the duets could come and we would squeeze into our showcase program. And then I wrote a letter to Olga, what she says. And then Olga started to communicate with you, and then I got a letter, they are busy. They have plans for the summer and stuff like this. Okay, I thought, well, then nobody will come. One day later, I got a letter that, oh no, we would like to come, and then some explanation came, and but can both of the pieces come and be present at our festival? Well, okay, we should find out, we don't have support and stuff like this. So actually we thought that we would offer for both pieces to come here. This was one, and tomorrow in the evening you will see another one. And we offered the possibility as a kind of scholarship and the possibility to be visible in such a performative action series. And I'm really happy that we managed to organize this and have you here. And my first question is, how come that you, young artists, work like, now Jana is the choreographer of this duet, and tomorrow you will see a piece which was done by Alicia, who is not here with us, but Jana and Laura is performing in it. I hardly can see it in Hungary that a student or the one who just graduated would make a piece for somebody else. It's so rare. And then I asked it also from you, and you said it's so natural for us. So How did it happen?
Because this is how it works in our Academy of Culture, because we are more like inspired by the teachers to choreograph on other people. And when we do our exams, we create choreographies, and we always take dancers, and we're like out of the stage. We don't dance.
Is it a must?
It's not a must.
So it's not written or
it's no. But we can all do it. But there are also exceptions. Of course, artists do solos or duets by themselves. But it's kind of in Latvia. Usually, the choreographer is out of the scene.
I just want to add that you all the time have the opportunity to work with yourself, but not all the time you have the people. Like, for example, course mates, we have a lot of, and it's a great opportunity to have as many people as you can when you don't need to pay them. So,
because you can always make a solo on yourself. But it's such a great opportunity was for me to like actually create something with other people.
How did you meet Alexei?
I met him actually the first time. We have a contemporary circus festival, and they organized some workshops, so I met him there the first time, but we didn't talk and anything. I just saw that there's someone actually here in Latvia doing circus, and then I saw him training on streets with the sear wheel, and I was
Because you don't have a rehearsal studio and you go out the street to rehearse, or?
Actually, when it's summer, I prefer outdoors. But actually, if in Latvia it would be warmer all the year round, I would stay outdoors all the time. But yeah, as the winter comes, you need to find the place to stay. So outdoors is mainly summertime. Yeah.
So I saw him training on the streets, and I was like, "Whoa, you're so cool!" And like, "Hey, do you remember me from L1 class?" And he was like, "Yeah, I remember you." And then I said, like, "Do you want to do something together?" And he was like, "Oh yeah." And I said that okay, like this next year I'm finishing, and I have this opportunity to create a bachelor work, and yeah, and somehow we started to. Of course, when I started the idea was like very grandiose, huge. I had like, first of all, I had like 12 people, then I had 4, and then when the first rehearsal actually started, I understood that it's very hard to train, because I worked with 3 dancers and 1 actual seer artist. I wanted to teach the dancers also how to manipulate and work, so because it's quite dangerous if you don't know the tool. And then I understood that it's much easier to teach 1 person because the other 2 are just doing nothing, because we have only like 1 wheel. So, and that's how it like shrank to 2 people.
And Alexei, how was it for you, like working with dancers? Or have you ever done such?
Yes, I also do contemporary dance classes once per week. But all other time I'm staying like with acrobatics, with sear wheel. That's my main thing that I do.
Is it your profession?
Let's say at the moment I describe as I have 2 full-time jobs. So one is working in a rehab center as a health sports specialist, and the other one is a circus performer, and also I'm a circus teacher in the Riga Circus School, working with kids, so it's even more. I was really happy of that opportunity that Jana proposed me, because I was seeing myself of making the pieces, not just the solo act, for example, but just it was my intention to go somewhere deeper, just to make longer performance, not just the act that could be showed during the gig or something, because I used to do also fire juggling with fire props, and we usually worked at weddings or birthdays and so on. It was like...
So it's an announcement, whoever would like to invite Alexei as a circus person.
Yeah, I'm quit actually. As I found this world, yeah, I just understood that my energy would better go to that direction.
Did you have any acting background, or because you seem so natural on the stage, and I thought that you should have taken some kind of classes in like how to be on the stage? Is it just the concentration what you need for using the seer?
Because the serial is the thing that I enjoy at the moment most, and it's like the feeling of the freedom, and it's kind of meditation for me. So maybe that's why it gives the relaxation and neutrality, so I don't need to do more, just being myself.
He's just a natural.
So it's not your, like,
No.
the director asked him to...
And one moment, when I met him, actually, let's make a discussion. So when I met him actually training, that was the first thing what I noticed, that he is not like showing off, he's not that part of the like commercial circus, but he's just very concentrated in what he does, and he really do enjoy what he does. And I was also very surprised when we started the piece. I saw him in the rehearsals, and then I showed to some people, and I was scared that maybe like if we have public, something will come up, like something theatrical, and then I was amazed that he was totally the same as in rehearsals.
No comments.
And Laura.
The virus.
Another choreography. Sometimes it happens. And Laura, how was it hard to work with him? Because I think with Jana, as you were classmates, I think there was a chemistry that you wanted to work together, I guess. But like with Alexei, it was chosen for you by her. How was it? Just the truth.
No. At the beginning, like, it wasn't easy at the beginning. Like, we need to have some time to feel the way we need to work with each other, because we're in a totally different like worlds, and like we understand now we need to do like that. Alexei thinks that no, we need to do like that, and
you in the middle.
Yeah, and at the beginning we were like arguing quite a lot, but then like after some time it went so smooth. Yeah.
I just want to add, when I was on my own, for example, preparing my solo act, so just practicing, it was more technical way that I saw my discipline. And when the girls appeared, it became more the exploration and discovering of how we can see this prop from the different perspectives. So when the mind is not so like squeezed in those technical borders, then really nice discoveries happens.
So
and
you
that's
like
what we had.
yourself to be inspired by
Yeah,
the ideas.
for sure. Yes.
I want to add, at the beginning, like he wasn't really sure that I can do like the things I can do right now, and that was like the thing that wasn't like we were stuck with that, I think, at the beginning. But then when he let it go, then it went like smoother. So the trust came. So.
But I think it's totally normal, because like we didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Totally, like two different worlds, just met on the street.
You rehearsed on the street as well?
No, I just
they
have rehearsals on the street.
I would like to open the discussion if you have anything to add, or if you would like to maybe read aloud what you wrote, if you want to share with us, then we could use some more minutes for this. Anybody? Yeah.
It's not
Long enough?
No, it's on.
No? Okay.
we were laughing that if she will ask some question,
That she would be like the last person to ask.
Yeah.
But we thought she will actually prepare a question.
Something super intimidating. That was the plan, but I wasn't
so good at preparing the question.
If there is no question from outside, I would like to get back to you. Like, how do you see your future now?
Yes. We were invited in Latvia to still perform this piece in a few places, so I'm very happy about that, the spectators in Latvia are actually interested in something like this. So, and we're also with Alexei, we're working for another project where it's his solo, and I see that we will move the contemporary circus movement in Latvia. Somehow.
It's a big topic.
Yes.
And you?
About this thing?
I mean, in general, like you finished the school now, so you have to make a decision which direction you continue.
Yeah, but I don't know, we started work with Jana around the second year of the academy, and we have some magic in between, so like it was really easy to work together, and I think we will continue to work together. So it was, also Jana danced at my diploma work, and I'm dancing with her, so some kind of like, that collaboration. And you?
Thanks to Márta, I have a question. So, do you think you could explore some other circus disciplines as well, or are you sticking with the wheel?
I was actually thinking about that because Alexei is also, he can juggle. And I was actually, or partner acrobatics, or solo acrobatics, and I'm very interested myself in physicality, and I really enjoy to put in dance more of the physicality, so I'm thinking about maybe going like that direction somehow.
So in nearest future, it's more about collaboration with Jana, and also some proposals for other projects to keep going, but it's more like in contemporary circus field, and hopefully we will be able also to create something in between Baltic artists, because I had such an opportunity to participate at one festival and one collaboration during the summer, and people said that it would be quite interesting to unite those contemporary circus artists that are few actually in Baltics at the moment to create something really strong and interesting. So yeah, that's like if we're talking about that art side, that is the nearest future.
Like last possibility for. Yes, please.
Yeah, we want to come here because the is.
So thank you for the performance. I really enjoyed to see like how the piece evolves from pure physicality. So it's so nice to see the law of physics at work, and then I really appreciated that the piece evolved out of that. So I enjoy. So maybe that's why there was this naturalness. So I really enjoyed it. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
It was kind of like a nice way. Each time I watch the piece, I have so nice feeling with the ending, especially that this seal wheel becomes a ring, and the couple is sitting in. And the ring is like the monster is above them, and then it's just melting to the floor. So thank you very much. And actually, I have to mention that Jana and Laura will stay. Alexei has to leave tomorrow, but as part of this new program of scholarship, and we have also a Bulgarian dancer with us through the whole festival. I hope it will bring you some inspiration and good connections.
And I just want to say that if anybody of you have some feedback or thoughts, I'm very glad to hear it.
We would like to collect the papers.
Yes.
I hope you wrote the notes in English.
I mean, after, like in any other day, you can catch us.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Thank you very much. And then I don't know if István is ready with the piece. We can check. And then the next show, the last one for tonight, will be in the same venue with István Kovács, who is our resident artist this year, though he is very much active in the performative art world in the past 30 years. So he is already an established artist, but still a resident artist at heart. Thank you very much and enjoy your stay.